as they come off of turn number 4. Here is your 40 lap, $5,000 to win, Ground Pounder IMCA Modified A main event. Go 40 laps, $5,000 payday to one driver. We'll look for him off of turn number 4. Cody Evans in the starter stand. Hansen and Drake bring him on down. It is showtime at RPM. Field the race on down into turn number 1 and 2. Scott Drake will take it right to the lead. Drake running set to the top spot. Oh, my Hansen gets hustled on back. Off of 2 and on the backside of the Speedway. Everybody gingerly working these first couple laps. Scotty Drake out of Joplin, Missouri, showing away over Eric Yersettle. We got troubles on down the back straightaway. Couple cars off the rhubarb patch. Look at this. Hansen working on Sobbing down to the bottom side. Now here comes that 3B of Eddie Bellick out of Arvada, Colorado. That white machine to the inside of Sobbing. Jeremy Fournier working that 17 car. You got a great run for 4, 5, and 6. Down into turn 1 and 2. Oh, Hansen will bobble, slip the grip. That'll let that 3 machine of Eddie Bellick out of Arvada, Colorado work to the inside. Here comes Fournier on Sobbing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 up for grabs. Sadoff now working that 96 car down to the inside of Jason Schoenberger. Schoenberger in the green and black 6X up on the outside. Here comes the field down the back straightaway. Out front, it's Scott Drake. Now look at Dominic Yersettle. Yersettle gonna look to the inside for the lead of the 6U. He had him by a bumper at the starter stand. Yersettle and Drake battling for the lead off of 2 and down the backside of the racetrack. Scott Drake, the veteran racer out of Missouri, shows that Jack's 12D machine on front of the field. Yersettle running second, Hansen third. Now Sadoff and Sobbing locking horns, the rookie and the veteran. Sadoff into the top 6 now. He'll see Fournier up there in the 5 spot. Schoenberger gets on around the 99 of Sobbing. Still 2 wide racing deep in the field. Schoenberger and Sobbing, the 6 and the 99. Yersettle not letting that 12 of Drake get out of his crosshairs. He'll keep him right at bay. Field will hustle off of turn number 4. Drake, your leader. Lap traffic will be up and coming in a handful of laps for him. Yersettle, Hansen. Now Sadoff is close to the back deck lid of that 17 of Fournier. Fournier right on there. He sees Sadoff. Sadoff will show him the numbers. Little persuasion on the bottom side. He's got it. Sadoff now into the top 5. Johnny Sadoff into the top 5, but look at this. Fournier is going to fight back on the inside. The blue 17 down to the bottom side. Fournier to the outside. Johnny Sadoff out of Beatrice. They're wheel to wheel on down the back side of the raceway. Sadoff now sees Fournier, the old Flying J. And look at this now. Put your eyes to second. Hansen going to work on Yersettle. Couple Colorado drivers working for 2 and 3. Lap traffic coming for Drake. Yersettle on the outside. To the inside, that is the 8H of John Hansen out of Rush, Colorado. They'll work it side by side. Here comes a third Colorado native to put his hat to the ring, Eddie Bellick. Bellick right there on the back bumper now. Those 3 cars will work that lap car of Gustus down the back straightaway. Staying green here in the early parts of this one, shaking things down, letting everybody find that real estate they need to have. Off of 4, it's Drake, your leader in the 12D. Hansen, now Yersettle has got the 3B of Eddie Bellick right on the back bumper working. Troubles down the back straightaway. The 23 on the infield. Drake still out front now. Here comes John Hansen. Hansen coming to call down on the bottom side of the Speedway. Hansen looking, sizing up Drake. Drake and Hansen on down the back side of the Speedway. Deep in the field, Grabowski starting to work his magic on through. Here comes Hansen down on the inside. Drake on the outside. You got him wheel to wheel for the lead. It'll be Hansen. It's a dead heat at the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Hansen down to the bottom. Drake to the outside. They'll work it 2 by 2 off of 2 and down the backside. Hansen on the bottom. Drake on the outside. They'll show each other the numbers. They look eye to eye into turn number 3. Oh my, you've got him wheel to wheel for that top spot. Hansen will take it this time at the stripe. Hansen, then it's back to now Drake in second. Ursetta's in third. Bellick and Jeremy Fournier into the top 4 in that 17J. Fournier started back in 11th. Scott Drake staying committed to the top of the racetrack. Hansen on the bottom. Ursetta still working. These guys know they've got a bunch of laps left to go. Tire management, watching things, making sure it all happens right is what you got to do to be at the end of this one. Take a look deep in the field. Schoenberger working there with the 1M of Cody Gerhardt out of Turpin, Oklahoma. That's your battle off of 4. Jesse Sobbing right there with him. Sobbing to the outside of Schoenberger. Grabowski working on that G3 down the back straightaway. Leader comes across the stripe, clicks another one in the record books. John Hansen out of Colorado, your leader. Scotty Drake, Missouri, running second. Field down, leader clicks another one off. Hansen. Now Drake's got company. Here comes Dominic Ursetta. 3 wide for position in front of them. Look at Regan Tafoya. Tafoya, Peter Silly, and Jesse in the 05. Jesse Taylor out of Fort Morgan, Colorado. That's your battle on the Speedway. Leader clicked off. Next time will be halfway. We'll be 20 in. We're 19 in, 21 to go. On down the back straightaway, putting and cracking them off. That is the 8H of Hansen. He's got the wick turned up. Now Drake sees Ursetta work to the bottom side. The guys ahead of Hansen are racing for position. They're racing for money. 20 down and 20 to go. Hansen working the lap traffic. Hot knife through butter, gonna zig and zaw right on through it. They're 3 wide ahead of him. Watch this, what's your leader gonna do? You see it, Ursetta's watching ahead of him. He's hoping those 3 are gonna stay 3 wide. Here we go, 4 deep down the back straightaway. Hansen on the button. Hansen will put the lap traffic at bay. Grabowski off the Speedway, done on this one. Hansen is a man on a mission. Looking to make that thing go all the way to the front. John Hansen out of Rush, Colorado, your race leader in that 8H machine. Then it is almost a half a straightaway back to Dominic Ursetta in that 6U. You have got 3 Colorado drivers running in the top 3. Your leader out of Brush, second place runner out of Arvada, and also Arvada's Eddie Bellick, your top 3. You got to go to Missouri for 4th and Nebraska to 5th. Fournier sits there, then it's Sadoff. That's your top 5 and 6 on the Speedway. So it's Hansen, your leader, Ursetta running second, Bellick is third. 4th is Drake, 5th right now, Jeremy Fournier. 6th will go to Sadoff, then you see Travis Schrufek in the 66D. Right on there. Field seeing lap traffic coming at him. Hansen out front, got that red number 8, wound up, whistling Dixie off of 2. Everybody's maybe hoping for a yellow. Seeing if they can get something to work on it. Ursetta in the 6U off of 2, trying to work those lap cars in front of him. as he sees your race leader, John Hansen, driving away from him. Hansen with a couple lap cars in front of him. He's actually going to put Gustus on second lap down in the 14 car. Right now, John Hansen looking to lap the 14th place runner. That Zero Machine. Down the back straightaway they'll go. Of Kyle Rodler. Field working down. Looking at about 10 to go. On out front still Hansen. Second is Ursetta. Field will hustle on down the backside of the Speedway, in through 3 and 4. Right now you see it. It is that 6H started there on the front row. John Hansen out of Rush, Colorado. Cars racing for position now. Look at that 66D. The 66D of Dylan Scherfeck and the 1M of Cody Gerhardt down the back straightaway. Johnny Sadoff sits right ahead of them, therefore position there. The 66 down on the inside of Scherfeck to the outside. Now you'll see Gerhardt work that 1M on around him. That's your race for 7th and 8th on the Speedway. Hansen across the stripe right now. Boom, right there. Putting Schoenberger now a lap down. He's up to the top 12 and lapping them. So you got Hansen, your leader. Ursetta running second, then it is the 3 of Bellick. Fourth right now is the 12 of Scotty Drake. Then it is the 17 J.F. Frenier. Sadoff right on in behind them as they stretch each other out. First to 7th is a half-track advantage as they work them off. Clicking it down, your leader Hansen across the stripe one more time. Scott Drake working lap traffic off of turn 4, running side by side with Regan Tafoya. He's just trying to clear those guys. They are going to be put a lap down by him. Now Johnny Sadoff's got company. Here comes Cody Gerhardt. Focus your attention to turn number 2, the 96 and the 1M. Gerhardt on the outside, Sadoff on the bottom. Sadoff will work it downstairs. Down there, right behind them, sits that 99 of Jesse Sobing. Off of turn 4, Gerhardt, give him the nod right there. Work him into the top 6 now. Hansen, your leader. Ursetta running second. Third is Bellick. Fourth is the 12 of Drake. Fifth is Frenier. Sixth right now is Gerhardt. Seventh is Sadoff. Eighth is Sobing. Then it's the 66D machine in 8th. 9th, kind of about lost. I think 9th right now would be David Murray. Or Peter Stilley. Peter Stilley should still be on the lead lap, and Murray right behind them, rounding out about your top 10. You're working a deuce to go. Hansen will be looking at the white flag, this time as they hustle off of turn number 4. Field will work on down. Right here, the white flag is out. White is out, down off of turn number 2 they'll go. Final time, John Hansen out of Rush, Colorado, your race leader. Field will work on into turn 3 and 4. $5,000 richer, the driver from Rush, Colorado. It's John Hansen. So John Hansen coming across the stripe in first. Second will go to Dominic Ursetta. Third to Eddie Bellick. Fourth will go to the 12D of Scott Drake. And Jeremy Frenier will round out your top 5.
How about that? 40 laps caution-free.
Well, we'll get John Hansen up across the scales. We'll get him down in victory lane. Race fans, if you are on your way home, we do thank and appreciate each and every one of you for spending your Saturday night right here at RPM Speedway in Hayes with us. It's been our pleasure bringing you over 236 race cars over 3 nights of action here in beautiful Hayes, Kansas. It has been our pleasure to have you here. Don't forget, on your way out, stop at the pit area. A lot of these drivers have t-shirts for sale. Stop and see them at the trailer. Stop and check things out. Just stop and say hi, congratulate them, all that great stuff. So they like to see you make your way down to the pit area. So we'll get Hansen up across the scales out there. Get him on down front. It's a beautiful Saturday night, and he's going back to Colorado $5,000 richer.
There you go, Bill.
So of course, as we said, during the winter months, was this the last night of racing here at Hayes, Kansas? Make sure and stay tuned in, www.rpmspeedway.net. Follow them on Facebook. All that good stuff. Keep up to date on all the actions that happen here at RPM Speedway. Of course, if you are heading back to the pit area, we do want to remind you, if you're taking the youngsters back there, kind of hang tight, keep them right there close with you. Of course, a lot there, things moving on. Sure and keep the kids safe.
Boy, Colorado cars taking 1, 2, 3, and 5 spots, with Scott Drake in there in 4th, as John now has crossed the scales, heads to the winner's circle, where Jerry will have a chance to talk to him. Track side.
So he'll roll the Rage chassis, KS Engineering, 8H machine on into victory lane. John Hansen out of Brush, Colorado, one excited driver down here at victory lane, $5,000 going on back. How about a race fans, John Hansen? Get him on around front. John, come on around. Let's talk about this one. John, first off, congratulations. 40 laps, green to checkered, $5 grand, and all you had to worry about after about lap 12 was lap traffic.
Oh man, thank the Lord. He just, I asked him to drive the car and he did a good job.
Tell you what, we took a look at that. You guys were sitting in staging, and they come out and they said, hey, we're going to do a little prep on the racetrack. Did you guys have to thrash on the car back there to get things ready for that feature, or were you pretty much set up knowing that, hey, what happens, happens, and we're just going to go?
Yeah, we were good for this, like towards the end there where the slick, so I'm glad to see they did that. A lot more racy for the deal. Nobody likes that rubbered up one lane deal. So thanks to everybody for coming out. Really appreciate it. About it, man.
You're kind of excited. You can take $5 grand back to Colorado.
Yeah, we've been at this a while, and that's the biggest one we've got for sure. And just thank the Lord.
Well, John, congratulations. Nice run here tonight at RPM.
Thanks very much. Again, thanks to all the fans for coming out.
How about it, John Hansen on the Brush, Colorado, down in victory lane. Gotta set the boards back up. I couldn't think race for ESP again. Well, race fans, it's time. It's that old magical moment, Rod. Time for us to go to the Tiki Bar, see what's happening. So on behalf of Wade and Rod, the entire staff here at RPM, it's been our pleasure to bring you the action. Mike, it's been fun, but now we gotta go home.
I know, that's the way it goes.
I gotta drive 7 hours in the morning.
I got to drive an hour and a half tonight, so.
I tell you what. Hey, hit play. I'm ready for a little bit of my normal goodbye music.
All right, and on behalf of everybody at RPM Speedway, for Jerry Van Sickle on my cue, saying please, folks, drive home safely if you would. Good night, God bless. We'll see you in 2014.